It's Burnett. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it, though.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. They go to the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. To the air. It's Dickey. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third downs. Their first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Sherman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Burnett. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burnett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Huff. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed near the marker. It's Brown. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And the Monarchs are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Dickey. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
They kick it away on 4th down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Trying to burn this defensive back. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it behind the line. It's Magoo. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Smith takes the handoff. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Russell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down.
The give from the gun. Across the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Mustangs are flying down the field.
Pace, 27, jump.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Dickey. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Dickey. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Trying to set up the screen.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Grab behind the line. It's Sherman. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds a tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it in. It's Sherman. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the run. It's Burnett. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
At the 40, there he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Dickey. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Singleton. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gain momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Gonna run it. It's Burnett. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Good enough for first down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Fires to the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Sticky. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, SMU! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Reads it, fires complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Sherman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grabs it in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Monarchs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherman. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cooper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looking for that 1st down on 30 short from the 28. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The RPO, it's complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Complete in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Back to pass, it's Huff. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Start with the 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Sherman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Dickey. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Dickey. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Sherman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Inside the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. From the gun, the running back has it.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Got it behind the line. It's Sherman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 box.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.